1 Samuel chapter 13. Saul now had been king 1 year, and he reigned 2 years over Israel. Then Saul chose him 3,000 of Israel, and 2,000 were with Saul in Michmash, and in Mount Bethel, and 1,000 were with Jonathan in Gibeah of Benjamin. And the rest of the people he sent every one to his tent. And Jonathan smote the garrison of the Philistines that was in the hill. And it came to the Philistines' ears, and Saul blew the trumpet throughout all the land, saying, Hear, O ye Hebrews! And all Israel heard say, Saul hath destroyed a garrison of the Philistines. Wherefore Israel was had in abomination with the Philistines. And the people gathered together after Saul to Gilgal. The Philistines also gathered themselves together to fight with Israel, 30,000 chariots, and 6,000 horsemen. For the people was like the sand which is by the seaside in multitude, and came up, and pitched in Michmash eastward, from Bethaven. And when the men of Israel saw that they were in a strait, for the people were in distress, the people hid themselves in caves, and in holds, and in rocks, and in towers, and in pits. And some of the Hebrews went over Jordan unto the land of Gad and Gilead. And Saul was yet in Gilgal, and all the people for fear followed him. And he tarried 7 days, according unto the time that Samuel had appointed. But Samuel came not to Gilgal, therefore the people were scattered from him. And Saul said, Bring a burnt offering to me, and peace offerings. And he offered a burnt offering. And as soon as he had made an end of offering the burnt offering, behold, Samuel came, and Saul went forth to meet him, to salute him. And Samuel said, What hast thou done? Then Saul said, Because I saw that the people was scattered from me, and that thou camest not within the days appointed, and that the Philistines gathered themselves together to Michmash. Therefore said I, The Philistines will come down now upon me to Gilgal, and I have not made supplication unto the Lord. I was bold, therefore, and offered a burnt offering. And Samuel said to Saul, Thou hast done foolishly. Thou hast not kept the commandment of the Lord thy God, which he commanded thee. For the Lord had now stablished thy kingdom upon Israel forever. But now thy kingdom shall not continue. The Lord hath sought him a man after his own heart, and the Lord hath commanded him to be governor over his people, because thou hast not kept that which the Lord had commanded thee. And Samuel arose, and got him up from Gilgal, in Gibeah of Benjamin. And Saul numbered the people that were found with him about 600 men. And Saul and Jonathan his son, and the people that were found with them, had their abiding in Gibeah of Benjamin. But the Philistines pitched in Michmash. And there came out of the host of the Philistines 3 bands to destroy. One band turned unto the way of Ophrah, unto the land of Shual. And another band turned toward the way to Beth-horon. And the third band turned toward the way of the coast, that looketh toward the valley of Zeboim, toward the wilderness. Then there was no smith found throughout all the land of Israel. For the Philistines said, Lest the Hebrews make them swords or spears. Wherefore all the Israelites went down to the Philistines, to sharpen every man his share, his mattock, and his axe, and his weeding hook. Yet they had a file for the shares, and for the mattocks, and for the pickforks, and for the axes, and for to sharpen the goads. So when the day of battle was come, there was neither sword nor spear found in the hands of any of the people that were with Saul and with Jonathan, but only with Saul and Jonathan his son was there found. And the garrison of the Philistines came out to the passage of Michmash.